One of the easiest ways to make a room feel uncomfortable and one of the most common decorating mistakes is choosing furniture that isn't the right scale for the space. Scale and proportion are two of the most important principles in interior design, yet they're often overlooked. You can purchase beautiful, high-end, quality furniture, but if it's too large or too small for the room, the entire space can feel off. Many people assume that buying smaller furniture will make a room feel larger. Surprisingly, the opposite is often true. Imagine a living room with several tiny chairs, a narrow coffee table, and petite side tables scattered throughout. Instead of feeling open, the room can feel busy and disconnected. Each piece seems to float on its own, leaving too much empty space between furnishings and making the room feel less inviting. A thoughtfully scaled sofa, paired with the appropriate sized chairs and a coffee table that relates well to them, often creates a much more cohesive and comfortable space. The goal isn't to fill every inch of the room. It's to create balance. Likewise, oversized furniture can overwhelm a room. A sectional that is too large may block walkways, crowd windows, or dominate the entire space. Instead of encouraging conversation and relaxation, it makes the room feel cramped and difficult to navigate. One question designers often ask is, can you move comfortably through the room? Your home should never feel like an obstacle course. As a general guideline, try to leave comfortable walking paths around furniture. Coffee tables should be close enough to reach from the sofa without stretching, yet far enough away that you can walk around them with ease. Another common mistake is choosing a coffee table that's too small. A tiny coffee table in front of a large sofa often feels like an afterthought. It doesn't visually anchor the seating area, and it lacks the practical surface you need for everyday living. Ideally, your coffee table should relate to the size of your seating. It should feel substantial enough to serve the room without overpowering it. The same principle applies to side tables. If you have to reach far above your shoulder or bend nearly to the floor to set down a cup of tea, the table probably isn't the right height. Comfort and beauty should always work together. The dining room represents similar challenges. A dining table that barely fits the room leaves little space for chairs to slide out comfortably. Guests shouldn't feel trapped every time they sit down. On the other hand, a table that's too small can make the room feel unfinished and out of proportion. Before purchasing furniture, measure everything. Measure twice. Measure the room, measure doorways, measure windows. Measure existing furniture. Then measure the new piece again. It may not sound exciting, but a tape measure is one of the most valuable decorating tools you'll ever own. Another helpful technique is to use painter's tape on the floor. Outline the exact dimensions of the sofa, coffee table, dining table, or area rug you're considering. Walk around the tape outline. Can you comfortably move through the space? Can someone open a cabinet? Can chairs slide out easily? This simple exercise can prevent costly mistakes and help you visualize the room before making a purchase. It's also important to think vertically. Tall bookcases, oversized artwork, and dramatic floor lamps can make a room feel elegant, but only if they suit the ceiling height. Otherwise, low-profile furniture often works beautifully in rooms with lower ceilings because it creates the illusion of greater height. Professional designers don't just think about how wide a piece is. They consider its height, depth, visual weight, and relationship to everything around it. That's why beautifully designed rooms feel balanced. No single piece demands all the attention. Instead, every item supports the overall composition. If you're ever uncertain about a purchase, resist the urge to buy immediately. Take measurements home. Compare them to your existing furniture. Think about how the piece will function every day, not just how it looks in the showroom. Remember, decorating isn't simply about filling a room. It's about creating a home that feels comfortable, harmonious, and effortless to live in. When the scale is right, everything else begins to fall into place. One decorating decision can make even the most expensive living room feel unfinished in seconds. It's a mistake that designers notice immediately, and it's surprisingly easy to fix. Choosing the wrong rug size, and why it's such a dramatic impact on the way your home feels. If there's one decorating decision that can instantly elevate a room or make it feel awkward, it's the size of your area rug. A rug does so much more than protect your floors or add softness underfoot. It defines the space, anchors your furniture, and visually connects the room into one cohesive design. When the rug is too small, however, the sense of connection is lost. One of the most common mistakes is choosing a rug that it's only large enough to fit under the coffee table. While it may seem practical, it often makes the seating area look disconnected, as though each piece of furniture is floating on its own. Instead, think of your rug as the foundation of the room, just as a home needs a solid foundation to feel stable. Your furniture needs a generous rug to bring everything together. In many living rooms, the ideal arrangement allows at least the front legs of your sofa and chairs to rest on the rug. This simple adjustment creates an immediate feeling of unity and balance. If your room is spacious enough, placing all the furniture on the rug can look even more luxurious. It gives the seating area a deliberate, well-designed appearance and makes the room feel larger rather than smaller. That may sound surprising, but larger rugs often create the illusion of more space because they reduce the visual breaks across the floor. Small rugs, on the other hand, chop the room in separate sections. Your eye stops at the edge, making the space feel smaller and more fragmented. The same principle applies to the dining room. One mistake people often make is choosing a rug that's only slightly larger than the table itself. Everything looks fine until someone pulls out a chair. Suddenly, the back legs catch the edge of the rug, creating an awkward and frustrating experience. A dining room rug should extend far enough beyond the table so that the chairs remain fully supported, even when they're pulled out for someone to sit down. This not only improves comfort, but it also creates a more polished, intentional look. When selecting a rug, don't focus solely on color. Consider how it contributes to the overall atmosphere of the room. Does it make the space feel cozy, sophisticated, relaxed, bright, and airy? Every choice should support that feeling you're trying to create. It's also worth remembering that rugs don't have to match everything perfectly. Instead of looking for an exact match, look for harmony. Pull one or two colors from your existing furnishings and allow the rug to complement them naturally. A thoughtfully chosen rug feels like it belongs, even if it isn't identical to the surrounding colors. Before making a purchase, use painter's tape to outline the rug's dimension on your floor. This simple trick allows you to see exactly how much of the room it will cover and whether it creates the balanced proportions you're looking for. Taking a few extra minutes to plan can save you from the disappointment of bringing home a rug that simply isn't the right fit. Remember, a rug isn't just another accessory. It's one of the largest design elements in the room, and it has the power to tie everything together or quietly pull everything apart. Choose generously, think about proportion, and let your rug become the beautiful foundation that supports every other decorating decision. And as always, happy decorating! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and with your help, I know we can do it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!